Hey guys, I want to talk about these new LED bulbs that are kind of popping out. Now, I've been seeing these bulbs on places like Gearbest, and I decided to buy a couple because they had them on a really good sale where I ended up picking up a whole bunch for like a couple of dollars, and I wanted to try them out and see. I'm also looking for new ways to kind of improve my lighting and all that for filming. And these things really show a lot of promise. And they come in all different, and I'll put some links to some of these bulbs for you guys so you can check them out. They come in all different sizes, from this little one here all the way up to big gigantic conger one that's actually lighting this video. And they typically, are going to only be anywhere. I think this one here is only 5 watts, up to the big one that's running this is like 20. So these things are way more efficient than your standard 60 watt bulbs, but put out a tremendously bigger amount of light. So these things, of course, go into a standard plug. Now, one thing you do have to make sure when you buy these is that you do buy ones that are made for America. You got to remember, in England, they don't do things the same as us. So we want to make sure that they do have this standard U.S. socket on them. I believe it's called E27, if I remember right. So you can see what these are. These are corn cob, is how they're referred to. So lights are put on there in a corn cob style fashion, and they do cover the light pretty much 360. So very simple. This one here is like 1100 lumens, which your standard 60 watt light bulb is around 700 or 800. So this little thing here is quite an improvement over your standard 60 watt bulb, and runs it like what are you talking? This is 5 watts, so you're talking a tenth of the energy usage, and it's 30% brighter. Plus these things, these LEDs last for forever. They have hundreds of thousands of hours of use for them, and they really don't get hot either. You touch them, and they're actually more comfortable to touch than an incandescent bulb. So there's this little guy right here. We're going to show you real quick. We're going to detach. Don't mind my filthy little area here because I've been working. All right. So you can see I kind of do my filming under the chandelier because it provides a lot of light. Now you can see what we have here is 4 incandescents and this big conger LED, which you can see has that 360 coverage on it. You can also see the difference between cool white and warm white. Your incandescents are warm, these are cool. You are going to want to pay attention to that because if tint is an issue for you, you're definitely going to want to pick one out that is not going to bother you. So you can see the amount of light put out by this thing is amazing. It's a lot of light, and this one here was like $6. The little one was like $1.99. These things are really fantastic for the money. If you're looking for studio style lighting, you put that into like a simple reflector, and that's a lot of light that gets thrown out at a lot of light that gets tossed your way for literally like next to nothing. Clamp that back down there. So yeah, so these things make really good studio lights. You can put them in a very simple reflector. The fact that they do have 360 coverage as far as these LEDs, they throw out a good even amount of light, really good for lighting things up evenly. Of course you do have that cool white. I think cool white tends to make things a little better looking on camera myself. I know some people disagree, but yeah, so I've been using these to film my videos. I've been very happy. I actually bought, I think, 5 or 6 of these, and then a couple of those big ones. So like I said, they come in all different shapes and sizes. That bigger one is like 1800 or 1900 lumens, so it is the equivalent of 2 60 watt incandescent bulbs, and it's only like 20 watts. So quite an improvement, and these things are just really cool. I'll put some links, guys. If you are buying from places like Gearbest overseas, these are a good little add-on item. And I was kind of surprised. I was a little worried about shipping something like this overseas, but they showed up to the house, completely and totally perfect. This plastic appears to be really tough, so obviously if they can take going a couple thousand miles over the ocean, they're definitely tough enough to be in my house. So cool, good solution. I really like them. Really do offer a good alternative to spending a lot of money on expensive studio lighting. I can kind of put these into regular overhead lamps. I can put them into like those clamp on reflectors and all that, and they work out really good, and they're not too expensive.